Today, I'm going to share with you a couple of thoughts how I think a brand can be more competitive against better established brands with a low price. So let's dive in. Today, we're going to take a look at this niche in the bee related products. This one is a bee trap, obviously to attract bees to your trap. And this is the brand that we're going to take a look at. So I will start right away from the product images. Anyone who watched my videos before, I'm obsessed about images, right? I think whenever I look at the listing, the first thing I try to notice is what the images are about. And if they're not great or even not good enough, I think, your job is already 50% failed, right? You can do marketing, you can try to boost it. But anyway, you need great visual assets. That's just the key to success in e-commerce. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm going to take a look at this brand today as our example brand. And the second one is going to be this one. So how I think our example brand can become a little bit more competitive versus this brand is, first of all, images, right? So when I look at your images, guys, I think it definitely lacks connection with anyone, really. It's just these images, they show the product. There is one image where you show three benefits about this product: how it's convenient and small, how it's easy to install, how there are no chemicals. But not only this image is badly edited and the resolution is low and the fonts are really just very basic, it's the only image that sends any message, really. And also I can see that you have two identical images over here. I can see you have the size image again, like this has nothing to do with branding, really. And yeah, the rest of the images just like similar images shown from different angles. When I look at this competitor at the same time, I can't say that these guys do much better job with just with their images, but take a look at this, right? They have the branded colors and branded theme that is very coherent with the color of the product, right? So it generally, I can say it's green, right? You can see there is green color. We can see the package. The package is really interesting as well. The package is part of the product. You can see how you're going to remove this apart, right? You can see how you're going to remove this adhesive side over here. So basically, they show you exactly how this product works step by step, right? So you start here, you do this, you do that, then this step, and then you're done. You can hang it. Even though like this image is really good, I think it's a lifestyle image, is the in-use image. You can, a potential customer can see him or herself in this model on the image. So I like it. I think maybe this product can educate a little bit more about the product, about the features and the benefits, but nevertheless, these guys are dominating this niche, and these images are done, better than we've been looking at these ones, right? So at least I think a couple of things can be introduced here. I would probably introduce one or two infographics images where you would describe the benefits and the advantages of your product. I mean, this image kind of does it, but it should be done in way better design and resolution and size of the image. And secondly, I think I really like the idea of this brand, how they take the product, basically how you purchase it, and they take you through the installation, utilization journey step by step, right? Here is you're receiving the product, and here and at the last image, you're actually already hanging it, right? So when the person looks at this image, he thinks, okay, I know how my journey is going to look like. I know how it's going to be. And this definitely eases the path to purchase, right? When again, I go back to this listing and I can see this product from many different angles, right? Size, probably I can find the size on the listing somewhere else. What else? What else do this image communicate? I don't see a lot of messages here. So probably this is what I would do with the images, introduce a couple of infographics images where you would provide the benefits, and then probably create like step-by-step images as well. And you can see, and those also can be lifestyle images where, the person interacts with this product while he or she installs it. I think this kind of images should work well, especially since we just saw this images being present on your competitor's listing. So the second piece of advice for this specific B traps, I would say maybe you already know that it's not possible and you faced some issues in the past with that, but I can see that you have this listing over here and it's a two-pack, right, of two-pack of two items over here. And then you have another listing, another parent listing where you have 1, 4, 6, and 12 pack of the same product, right? Usually, you know, when you sell the same product, you better keep it on the same listing. And as far as I can see, you keep 4 variations on the same listing, but this listing is standalone, even though you can see the sales rank a little bit higher than your multi-variation listing. So I would say if there are no technical constraints, meaning that Amazon doesn't allow you to combine it anymore, I would definitely look into combining it back. Not only you can combine all of these reviews that you have, and you would have about 600 reviews total, you would also have all the choice on your listing, on your parent listing, so you can drive all the paid traffic. I did a little bit of research, guys, on this keyword. For example, I can see that you are being quite aggressive with your sponsored brands and sponsored products. I can see them there, and over here I can see that you are trying to attract customers. But why should you split your traffic when you try to drive the same customers to the same product while separating the best performing variation? Obviously, it's the best performing, right? It's outsells for other variations, but why should you just put it on a separate listing? That doesn't make sense. I think you're losing a lot of ranking because of that, and you are not maximizing your sales. So my advice, combine them back, try to do it, and I'm pretty sure that sales will improve. So another piece of advice I wanted to give is for the secondary product in this brand, right? So I can see that there is this listing. This is no see missed right over here. I think it's an interesting product. It has some decent ranking in the health category. It means this product moves some decent value, and you guys have been selling it for quite a while. But two things that I can see here is, first of all, I can see that on the one pack, you have only 2 images, right? You have these product images, main, second image, and then the label in the full size, right? I like the idea of label, but on the 4-pack, you have much more images. So I like this image. I think that you could probably, you know, pick better fonts that would combine with the colors better. But overall, you show against which insects this protects. You show the features, that it's long lasting, and you know there is no synthetic fragrance, and there are all the natural ingredients. So that's great. I mean, when I was talking about the lifestyle images for the bee traps, this is exactly what I was talking about, right? You already did this job. This one is good. I mean, this is good. I like it. Why don't you have it on 1-pack, right? I assume maybe 1-pack is not being purchased that frequently, right? Maybe people just prefer 4-pack since it's just such a great deal. You know, you get 1 for 9 and you get actually 4 for 21. So it's much, much cheaper. But anyway, just like upload the same images to your 1-pack, and I'm pretty sure 1-pack might start selling a little bit better. Pretty much same goes to 2-pack, but I can see that you have some images. Now, maybe let's talk a little bit about the main image. I think on the 1-pack, the main image looks a little bit better than on the others, but the label actually is not very sharp, right? You can't really say that it's a sharp image, right? Especially if you start to zoom in. When I look at the 2-pack, honestly, it's a disaster, right? Having this kind of image on your main image, it's not okay, right? I think you could maybe keep just 1 bottle, and obviously people would understand that it's a 2-pack because it's written that it's 2. And why so much size between them? Why don't you put them a little bit closer to each other? Even though there is one thing I like about this image, the way that you show the bottles as big as possible within the scope of this image, right? So it takes almost the whole place, but there is like this huge white space in between, right? I would probably get rid of that as well. 4-pack, I mean, like It's kind of creative that you put one a little bit higher, another one a little bit lower. Maybe you can test another main image. I'm not going to dive too deep in this. The last thing I wanted to say here is that I can see that you have a subscribe and save option enabled, but you guys don't provide discounts, right? I think when you have a repeat purchase product, which obviously this mist is, you should definitely provide some subscribe and save discounts. I know a lot of people are being very protective about their margin, and they say, okay, I can't give 5%, right? I'm working on 15% margin on this product, and 5% more, especially since Amazon increased all these fees. You have to do it, right? It will increase the repeat rate. It will increase the overall sales velocity. It will increase your overall subscriptions. It will increase your lifetime revenue and lifetime profits from every customer, right? I think you need to have a subscribe and save discount. If you wonder which pack size exactly you want to do a subscribe and save for, I would say 4-pack, right? You should start with 4-pack. I assume it sells better. It has the best price per ounce. And yeah, I think you should you should test a 5% subscribe and save discount. But usually I suggest people to go as high as 15. I see a lot of value in that, and I see a lot of long-term gains after people apply subscribe and save discounts. On top of that, a little bit, asterisk strategy. When you have a subscribe and save running, you can see that you have, okay, I have my first 50 subscribers, I have my first 100 subscribers. What you can do, you can try subscribe and save coupons. I was talking about that in one of the previous videos, and I'm sure I'm gonna talk a lot about this because personally, I love subscribe and save coupons. On the repeat purchase products, subscribe and save coupons work really good. A lot of people will say yes, but a lot of people cancel. A lot of customers cancel after they do first subscribe and save, and I will say yes. And I actually have some data around this. About 50% of the first people who purchase it through subscribe and save coupon will cancel. But if your unit economics is strong enough, even that cancellation rate will give you profits in the long term, right? But I think I'm getting a little bit too deep. So for this brand, I just want to summarize a little bit. So guys, I would definitely work on your images, make them look better, and provide more messages for communication through images, especially for people who browse from mobile. I would definitely combine 2-pack back to the original listing and try to leverage the power of all the reviews and drive all the traffic to one parent ASIN. For this product, I think that, again, it sells quite well. It has some decent images on 4-pack, but I think you need to upload all the same images to all of the variations just to give them a little bit better chance, and definitely at least test 5% subscribe and save discount, right? Test it maybe for 14 days, for 21 days, and I'm pretty sure you will see some pickup for your brand. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I'm gonna see you next time.